Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The starters for the Utah Jazz. George is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for the Timberwolves, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Conley against George. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Conley dishes to Towns. Off target from outside. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Sexton with it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The pass to Collins. That one doesn't drop. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to Conley. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. The 10-footer. It's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Oh, here's Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Collins with some nice D. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes it to George. The tray. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Towns, the screen. Conley, the pass to Towns. And that one, good.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
And here's George. Outside Collins. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Minnesota with the rebound.
I think you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
McDaniels in the post. Defended by George. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. Gobert the pass to Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got his second best.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
George against Conley. Here's Hendricks. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on George. Conley kicks to Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark. Utah trailing here. Outside, George. Pass to Hendricks. Sexton on the wing. Back to Markkanen. The pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, George. That shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
That's a 2 from Towns. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Markkanen. Passes it to Hendricks. Markkanen down low. Edwards there. Minnesota in the lead. To the left wing. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Over Hendricks. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here's Collins. Scoreless thus far. Collins setting the pick for George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Sexton against Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gobert the screen. McDaniels passes to Gobert.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Jazz trail by 4. Now here is George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points so far.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Towns, a screen on George. At the teardrop, and Conley lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now, here's Clarkson. McDaniels defending. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Clarkson. And finished off by Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
From downtown, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Sexton kicks to George. Collins passes to Clarkson. Nifty move. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Conley's shot is off. Pass to Sexton. Outside, George. Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's Collins with the drive that gives them the lead.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Towns, a screen on George. Conley, the pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. .122 left to play here in the first. Over in the corner, McDaniels hits it from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for three, and the rejection by Towns. Out to the wing. Towns, the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. That one good for 2. Towns has got 6 points.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assisted by Clarkson.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now Conley. 6 points for him. Gobert with a screen on George. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, it's pick your poison.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Naz Reid. Edwards is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Anderson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Just 5 on the clock. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Utah with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Dunn kicks to Clarkson. Trains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you don't watch out, Clarkson will fill it up. He can be a prolific scorer from long range.
And finished off by Anderson.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Jazz trail by 5. Dunn outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Anderson.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Morris kicks to Edwards. And stolen by Dunn. Offside Markkanen. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Edwards. And he makes that one.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now, here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. The teardrop falls in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Anderson the screen. Edwards passes to Anderson. Missed inside. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Here's Sensabaugh. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And that one falls for Reed. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris. And Utah also making a switch. George is checked in. Both free throws good from Reed.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
George against Conley. Outside, George. Edwards against Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 5. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
For Minnesota, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First one falls for John Collins. He's checked in for Utah. Dunn comes in for George. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Jazz trail by 9. Dunn with it over Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Edwards uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 6.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Dunn dishes to Clarkson. Shot to stop the run. Collins, good. 6 points for him.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Timberwolves leading by 10. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Conley the pass to Gobert. Kessler with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here is Edwards. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards drives in. Up and in on the layup. That's now 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And here is Dunn. There's the screen to the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And so it's Minnesota with it. Towns, a screen on Sexton. Count the basket. Conley's got 10 points.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
To the inside. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Sexton.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Calling his own number all night long. Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
Kessler passes to Sexton. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Sensabaugh. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Towns, a screen on Sexton. Towns, no luck.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
And it's Conley penetrating. Towns for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Horton Tucker, a rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:35 left in the first half. And stolen by Sexton. Bobbed up there for Collins. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Here's Horton Tucker. Hasn't made one yet.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Towns, a screen on Sexton. Conley the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count it. Markkanen's got his third bucket of the night.
Putting so much muscle on the shot. No stopping Markkanen there.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. The shot misses. Jazz trail by 4. Here's the pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks to Collins. Lets it go from 14. Minnesota shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Towns dishes to Gobert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
From deep three-point land, Gobert with the block. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
Put your hands together and get down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Sexton, also George out there. John Collins is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot.
A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is a major factor on the defensive end. Plus, he's efficient offensively.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for George. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Here's Clarkson. Softly drops in the floater. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Inside, here's Towns, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
Jordan Clarkson doing a great job of getting ready for that pass, and he made it look easy.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Towns for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Shots good by Clarkson.
Woo, flashy. This is what makes Jordan Clarkson fun to watch.
Clarkson's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Conley kicks to Gobert. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jazz have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Conley dishes to Towns. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got 12 in the game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Hendricks. Back to Clarkson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for Utah. And the Timberwolves call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Towns, a screen on Sexton. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 12. Collins passes it to Clarkson. Over Edwards. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Out of hand on it.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Here's Sexton. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket.
Lift off from Sexton, gliding through the air.
And Minnesota has possession. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Conley. Now Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. Releases from the wing and drills it. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Here's Sexton. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 4. Now here is Conley. 12 points for him. And the dunk by Towns.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Clarkson dishes to Sexton. Driving inside. And Sexton slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Sexton against Conley. Collins kicks to Sexton. Clarkson looking for an opening. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the Jazz call time here. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Conley against Dunn. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Dunn outside. Another miss by Utah.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Towns. He's got 19. Towns, a screen on Dunn. Conley finds Towns, lays it up off the glass. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Outside, Sexton. No good on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Alexander Walker passes to Reid.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Kessler. Back to Dunn. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Conley against Dunn. Conley gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Sensabaugh. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 24.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Conley against Sexton. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Towns. Monte Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Scores after the quick crossover.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Misses the 3. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Towns. Now the pass to Markkanen. Now Horton Tucker. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Minnesota with the rebound. Morris dishes to Towns. Here's Reed. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and finished off by Edwards.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Done with it. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Here's Sensabaugh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Timberwolves call timing. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Monte Morris. John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Lewis comes in for Chris Dunn. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling and he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Conley's shot is off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. It's a 14-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shoots. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota leading by 14. Drills it from outside.